The death toll in Cebu province climbs to 61 following the 6.9 magnitude earthquake that struck late Tuesday night, September 30. According to the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office, at least 27 people have been confirmed dead in Bogo City as of Wednesday, October 1. In its report on Wednesday morning, the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council says 147 were hurt due to the tremor. Most of the injured were also in Bogo with 119 victims. Meanwhile, the Cebu provincial government declares the entire province under a state of calamity. This will allow the release of calamity funds and enable faster response operations. PHIVOLCS recorded a magnitude 6.9 earthquake that struck off Cebu on Tuesday night. State seismologists initially measured the quake at magnitude 6.7 before upgrading it to 6.9. The quake occurred at 9:59 p.m., with the epicenter located 19 kilometers northeast of Bogo City at a shallow depth of 5 kilometers. According to PHIVOLCS, 611 aftershocks have been recorded as of 7 a.m. on Wednesday. Several heritage churches in northern Cebu sustained significant damage. The centuries-old Archdiocesan Shrine of Santa Rosa de Lima in the Bantayan town partially collapsed, according to its social media. On Bantayan Island, videos taken by residents showed the Parroquia de San Pedro Apostol swaying during the quake, with lights and parts of its facade crumbling. President Bongbong Marcos expresses his sympathy for the families of those who died in the magnitude 6.9 earthquake that struck Cebu. He also says that government agencies are on the ground providing aid to those in need. In a statement on Wednesday, October 1, Marcos says he is praying for the safety of those injured and affected by the earthquake. He says cabinet secretaries are already in the affected areas to provide assistance and assess the damage caused by the earthquake and its aftershocks. According to Marcos, the Department of Public Works and Highways is ensuring that the roads in the province are safe for travel, while the Department of Energy is working to restore power supply in affected communities. Meanwhile, the Department of Health is deploying additional personnel to provide medical assistance. Moreover, Marcos says the Department of Social Welfare and Development is distributing relief goods and other essentials to the victims. He also cites the efforts of the Bureau of Fire Protection in assisting in search and rescue operations, as well as the Philippine National Police in maintaining order and supporting rescue efforts. The President notes that the Office of Civil Defense and the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council are leading the coordination of all agencies to ensure a swift and orderly response. Marcos then urges the public to remain vigilant and heed the advisories of local government units. According to PHIVOLCS, a magnitude 6.9 earthquake struck off Bogo City in Cebu on Tuesday evening, September 30. Cebu province is now under a state of calamity. The State Weather Bureau says the low-pressure area east of southern Luzon is now Tropical Depression Paolo. In its 11 a.m. bulletin on Wednesday, October 1, Pag-asa says Paolo was last spotted 760 kilometers east of Virac, Catanduanes. It carries maximum sustained winds of 45 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 55 kilometers per hour. According to Pag-asa, Paolo is less likely to directly affect the weather condition of the country in the next 24 hours. However, the agency notes that heavy rains due to Paolo is possible starting Friday, October 3. No tropical cyclone wind signal is currently raised over the country. But Pag-asa says signal number 1 may be hoisted over the eastern sections of northern and central Luzon as early as Wednesday afternoon or evening. It adds that the highest wind signal that will likely be hoisted throughout Paolo's passage is signal number 3. However, Pag-asa also notes the possibility of Paolo reaching typhoon category before landfall, which may prompt the raising of signal number 4. Pag-asa forecasts Paolo to move generally west-northwestward and may make landfall over Isabela or northern Aurora on Friday morning or afternoon. According to the agency, Paolo will continue to intensify over the Philippine Sea and may reach severe tropical storm category by Friday morning.